Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 9/10/2021. Right now we're going to stream the world event, so let's get right into it. So the world event is called Horn of Plenty, and we are fighting for these three units over here, the Marquis de Sat, the Masura Windbreath, and the Draggara. This Masura Windbreath is the newest unit, so pretty excited to figure out what this does, and then see if it's worth putting into our squad. So yeah, let's go. Oops. Oh boy. Whoa, what is going on? Looks like the output looks a little different here. So, chapter 1, got this little story stuff here. So, almost all the feast treats are ruined, and the fruits look as if the life has been sucked out of them. In addition, a significant portion of the harvest has suffered from the same affliction. The Lord Protector is determined to keep what happened a secret and find the culprit among those present at the festival. Who knows? Maybe the villain will try to spoil the festival offerings to the gods too. All right, so it looks like we have some rewards at the end of this. We're going to get some rares. We're going to get a epic scroll, which is cool, and summon demigods. And then this one here, a rewards in the roulette chests. What are roulette chests? All right, sure. Yeah, let's go. Hello, 12123412334. 1234. Yay. How are you doing this morning? Hey, whoa. Looks like the quest stuff looks really different now. It's like all futuristic and stuff. Maybe we'll change our planning too. All right, so let's see. So the first thing here, we gotta defeat a Shamaness. So let's go. I assume that's gonna be the journey boss. We get some sparks. Ooh, all right. Things are looking way different now. All right, so it doesn't look like they have any skills right now. So it just looks like it's a normal battle. And yeah, let's go. Draggara, I didn't expect to see you here. We need to talk about the facts that orcs have no place in the enchanted forest again. What? No, I will prove my right to sit at this feast table with the others. And we're just going to summon this unit over here, and boom. Pretty low health, so that's why we're able to do that. Right, I was just wondering if you saw anyone suspicious at the festival. I didn't interfere in your argument with the druids anymore, and everyone is equally welcome at the festival. I got a little too excited, I'm sorry, but you know how I feel about disputes over the forest territory. You'll have to ask one of the satyrs about the strange things. They started celebrating even before anyone got here, and I'm sure they've seen someone. Sure. All right. All right. All right, cool. So we defeat the Shamaness, got some sparks over here, and then we got some copies of Draggara, or the rare version of Draggara, rather. Okay. I guess we'll hit back in order to continue. Oh, actually, all right. Just trying to figure out this new interface that they have for the journey here, or the the world event. All right, so we claimed our rewards, and yeah, this is what we're gonna expect to see a lot of. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. So the next quest here is to kill 5 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We're going to do that by getting out of the world event for now, and then we're going to go to the brawl. Gonna fight some people, and then just kill 5 units. And we don't need to win this battle, just as long as we just defeat any one of these units. It could be a building, and then it could also be a attacking unit as well. Really hoping to get the new hero really OP. Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation for this new hero. Like I said, I'm also anticipating to getting this unit too and seeing if it's worth using. All right, so we mark these units for damage. Next turn, or next 2 turns, we'll be able to do our destruction skill and destroy these. We're going to summon our Yoster next to silence the melee units over here, particularly this one, so it doesn't spawn any more of these plants. We'll do our summon now, and then we'll also do our Yoster. So that should be 1. That's 2. As long as another unit is still alive, we'll be able to mark their units, deal damage to their units at the beginning of the turn, and then destroy them. Okay. All right, so we'll do our destruction. And then as mentioned before, we don't need to win this battle, so we just need to destroy enough units. And as you see, it does count for the kill 5 enemy heroes in battle. So we're going to go back to the world event, quests log, roadmap, if you want to call it. We're going to use that terminology. All right, claim our stuff and move on. So we're on the first branch now of chapter 1. We have on the bottom here, get 6 rare heroes in summons or in chests, or except event shop chests. And then on the top up here, we have find 500 souls of heroes. And then the second quest on the top here is to play heroes 20 times in battle against other players. We're going to do this first quest here to max out the number of sparks. Let me just see if the math is still the same. Yep, it's still the same. Okay. So it looks visually different. It looks like the quests are probably still the same anyways. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to go to our quest and then open our daily quest chest. We've been saving since yesterday. So we'll open these up. And we've already opened this one common chest and we have the 500 souls. So we are now complete with that. Going to claim the reward up top here. It's so weird not having the button with the claim. So, right down here, we have this get 6 rare heroes in summons or in chests. So we're going to go back here. And to do this a little quicker, we're going to open the mercenaries chest over here. Okay, we got 2. Okay, got 4, and then probably 1 more should be enough here. Of course, it's 5. All right, well, we'll open up a chest here in our quest as well to just open this up. Okay, this one's kind of weird. Even though you see we just opened up gems, the game thinks that it's a rare chest because of the color of the chest over here, so it does count. Yes, Journey is also good for getting heroes. I wasn't sure if it said chest or just heroes altogether, but that's fine. Well, we can get it for later. And is it going to be another ad? Of course it's another ad. It does work. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that for next time. Okay, next one here, we have defeat Satyr. So let's go defeat Satyr. No skills over here, and yeah, let's go. Hey Satyr, would you like to have a couple of drinks with me, just like old times? I'm offended to the core. Everyone thinks all I do is drink all day long. No, I was just being friendly. I didn't mean to offend you. Marquis de Sat won't let anyone call him a drunkard. And we'll summon over here, and we are all set. Lord Protector, is that you? I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. Sure, let's get a pint. Some other time then. There's a thing, but it's a secret, you know. The day before, someone spoiled almost all the food for the feast. Did you by chance see anything strange? Strange! I nearly died of fright when I saw that big-eyed creature. It was hovering near the supplies. That's when I thought it was time to quit drinking. And then I saw Draggara next to it. Seems like the mystery is starting to unfold here. Bump, bump, bump. Why does it still think we have full journey keys? Sure, why not? Okay, we'll go back to the roadmap. We'll claim our stuff. And we'll move on to the next quest over here. We have level up nature heroes 4 times. I'm going to go out here. We're going to go to our guild and then activate a guild bonus that allows us to lower the cost of the level up over here. So you see these sheep upgrades. We're going to do it for 1 day. Close this out. Go to our squad and then level up 4 nature heroes. Going to filter here for units that we can level up, and then filter here for nature. Let's see what we actually do need to level up. We're going to only level up legendaries because those are the ones that we need. And this Draggara is part of it, so might as well level her up. So 1. Okay. 2. Okay, looking forward to Sat, which we do not need to level up. Number 3. And number 4. Okay, so we do have those levels, so that's good. That bonus is also going to last for a day, so in case we need to level up more units during this whole world event, we will have it ready. Okay, cool. So the next quest here is to defeat Stranger. Go to our journey. No skills still. And yeah, let's go. As Lord Protector of Pangea, I welcome you to the celebration. We don't seem to know each other. That's right, I've wandered a lot, and this is my first time in these parts. And you decided to abuse our hospitality right away and destroy our harvest? How dare you accuse me of such a thing? All right, well, here are the accusations. I only refueled a bit. Be thankful it was the fruits and not your subjects. I had no idea how voracious butterflies could be, but you won't ruin anything else. I wasn't going to. Well, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'll see you when you're nicer. Hey, I'm not done with you yet. Oh, so they're butterflies. That's cool. All right. Well, we got a new unit. Let's take a look at them. As Pierce, and then at level 6, as we can see here, it will, when it dies, it deals damage to wounded units in the line. Okay, that's cool. Since we're already here, we might as well soulbind these as well. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and finally number 4. Cool. All right, so we took care of that. Okay, looks like we do have our extra temps. We had extra temps from before. I assume it's because we kind of carried them on with our VIP status a couple days ago. So yeah, cool. We can get this done a little quicker. All right, so we get some sparks for our rewards, and oh boy, we haven't even made it through halfway, and we've already gotten 3 ads. Okay, so next quest over here is defeat other players 3 times. We're going to do this by going out and facing our disciples. The disciples do count as people we can fight. I'm going to go to our lowest level disciple, fight them a couple times, and it will count towards this quest here. Summon our range unit. Okay, so that was number 1, as you saw. Got to do this 2 more times. I'll claim this stuff over here. Okay, looks like they're starting first, but that shouldn't be a big deal. You do have lethal on every one of these, with every one of these units. And that is number 2. And go for 1 more. Okay, and so there we go. That was number 3 right there. Pick up these gems while we're here. Okay, we'll claim our reward, and we'll move on to the next branch. So we have on the bottom right here, we have find 500 souls of Lady Warriors, Satyr, or Moth. These are all the event rares. We have up top here, we have get 12 heroes in summons or in chests, except event shop chests. And then the second quest over here, to kill 35 enemy heroes in battle against other players. We will do this one first. With the 12 heroes, we can go back to the shop and then purchase some more chests. Watching stream while doing world event myself. Yep. We're all in this together, buddy. All right, let us open up some chests in order to get this done. We'll open up these rares and commons. And see, the common one does count. And then this rare one as well. That one is number 3. We don't have any more over here, so we're kind of tapped out. Let's see if the daily quests or the daily deals chest does count. That's the sparks. Oh, not that one. This one here. This one we get every 24 hours. Okay. All right. Here, this one here. Nope, it does not count. I guess it's not a chest anymore anyway, so that's also another reason why it doesn't count. Okay, that's fine. We'll go to the shop. Open up some more mercenary chests. Okay, every one of these commons and rares do count. And it also looks like we get double copies of any event type of card. So this event rare over here. Oh, we also got our 500 souls of the event rares too. So that's cool. We're just gonna get some more commons so that we can finish up for both of those quests. So as I mentioned before, we need to do the top one here to get the sparks here. The ads. Oh boy. It will never stop. And then we'll claim this one down here. Okay, great. Now we are here. We next need to roulette and open. Oh, so this is what roulette is called. Okay. Sure. So the next one here is to open up rare chest and event shop 2 times. We're going to go to the event. Oh, I guess it's called the roulette now. All right. So we'll open up the rare chests over here. So this one's number 1. Got some rare Marquis de Sat. And then opening up number 2. And some more. Okay. So that was that quest over there. Gotta claim the rewards. And we'll move on. Okay, the next quest over here is to defeat Traitor. Going to the journey again. Okay, it looks like they have a skill this time. So whenever one of their units appears, allies being them, it gives them plus attack for every enemy on I guess our side of the field. Sure. All right. Well, yeah, let's go. I was really glad to see you at the feast, Draggara. Before I heard that, you too were to blame for the damage to the harvest. Did those drunken satyrs really see something? I just wanted to get rid of you. Let me explain. First, the sword will explain to you what happens to those who cross me. Aye. All right, we'll do our summon first, and then we will continue with our ranged unit over here. Oh, great. Hey, it looks like Congregate is back. Okay, so they did their summon over here. We're not really too concerned about it because we just need deal lethal. And there we go. This stranger somehow emanated decay, and I felt it. Then I saw her pulling the life out of the fruits. And you decide to join her? No, I decided to join Masura when I found out her plans would make the druids' lives harder. Oh, wait, so spoiling the harvest isn't the whole plan? She's keeping the details a secret for now. The most important thing for me is to get revenge on the druids, and I'll deal with the rest later. All right, so there's a little rivalry between the druids and the... Was it the... No, not a satyr, but the... Oh, what are they called? I want to say elves? No, can't be right. I have no idea what they are. All right, well, we'll claim our rewards, and we'll move on. So we have on the bottom here, I don't actually want to click on this because it will actually claim it, but we can get this one after. So we have speed up 4 chests, and then find 1,200 souls of common heroes. And then on the bottom here, which we already claimed because we don't want to do the speed up, it was here. Level up any one of the event rares to level 13. So I don't like how this new layout doesn't allow us to click on the quests before and preview them. But okay, well, we got it done. Let's keep going. So now we have here summon 2 times. We're going to close this out. Since we already used all of our chest for the summons, we're going to have to go back to our shop once again. We'll claim the mercenaries over here. Okay, so that one is number 1. Oops. And then we'll open up one more. Okay. And there you go. So that was the summon 2 times. Gonna claim the reward. And we'll move on. So the final quest for chapter 1 here, we have to defeat Marquis de Sat, get some sparks, have a battle here, and they have a skill over here. So whenever one of their units appears, it gives them a skill. So whenever their units attack, it will poison the unit that attacks for some damage. All right, sure, let's go. Lord Protector, how about thanking me for the valuable information? I will, but not now. There are more important things to do. I knew it, and you can call yourself my friend. Then I'll take the reward myself. Okay, they got a lot of buildings in our way. We'll focus more on damage. We'll do our summon here first. Get some damage, threaten some lethal, also destroy some buildings because of the adjacent damage that happens after the attack. So we are threatening lethal on this lane, and we will have lethal assuming that they don't block us and heal or anything. All right, so we'll do our summon. Thank you later. I have no time, but I must find out what Masaurus is up to. What a mystery. She wants to steal the Horn of Plenty from the Druids. Everyone thinks Marquis de Sat is just a troublemaker, but I know a lot of things. Damn it, that's no good. It must not fall into the wrong hands. Indeedy do. Okay, so that was Marquis de Sat. Go back to the roadmap, claim the rewards, and now we are done with chapter 1. Okay, so we got the biography over here. Marquis has always had a reputation of a carefree merrymaker. He proclaimed enjoyment as his life goal and faithfully followed it. But when the satyr's name became synonymous with debauchery in the enchanted forest, and its inhabitants began to openly despise Marquis, he realized that he had gotten too carried away. The satyr intends to restore his dignity by any means necessary, even dishonest ones. All right, so we got some rares. Got, as said before, got the same rewards and the increased rewards and the roulette. All right, so we'll claim those. And we'll move on to chapter 2. All right, so chapter 2, Legendary Horn. Turns out that Masura's plan was not limited to just spoiling the harvest. It was just a way to keep herself alive. Her main goal is to steal the Horn of Plenty during the Druid's ritual and gain immortality. Things are complicated by the fact that the horn is hidden in the Enchanted Forest, a territory of a long-standing dispute. Besides, friends leave the Lord Protector when they are needed most. Sad. Okay, so we have some epic Draggars as rewards, getting some more demigod scrolls, and some more roulette rewards. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so the first quest here is to defeat this Wanderer. Take a swing at them. So they have a skill here. Before one of their units attacks, give them Pierce. Sure. All right, well, let's go. How did you even know when and where to look for the horn? It should have remained just a legend to ordinary people. I told you that I wandered a lot, searching for the secret of immortality. My search brought me to the Enchanted Forest, the Druids, and the Horn of Plenty. That can't happen. I'll take the bull by its horns and confront you right here. Okay. We'll do our summon first, and we'll do our ranged unit behind here, spreading out the damage. And then we have our unit here with the skill to deal damage at the end of the turn, so we ended up destroying these buildings here. That allows us to have these lanes opened up and then threaten for lethal, assuming that this isn't blocked. All right, we'll summon over here. And there we go. I'd finish you off, but I feel a little weak now. Not for long. I have to feed my life force somehow, and you told me not to spoil the harvest. My time is up, but I don't want to die. The only way I can keep myself alive now is by sucking the life out of others. And when I find the horn, I will gain immortality. And then there's the small benefits and riches coming with it. I would think immortality probably overweighs everything else that's bonus here. You rest here for now. I need to find the grove where the druids will perform the ritual with the horn. All right, so we defeated the Wanderer over there. Okay, going to the roadmap, claim our rewards, and moving on. With more ads. Okay, the next quest here is to open the epic chest in event shop 3 times. Do we have enough sparks for that? We have 2550, so we're a little short. We'll go to the roulette, see if we can actually get some bonus sparks off of it. Bonus sparks will happen every once in a while. As you see here, there's a 20% chance of us getting them. The majority of the time we'll get an epic hero. Otherwise, we could get a legendary hero or gems. So yeah, let's spend some stuff. So this one is number 1. Also looking to get the new epic if we can, and we did, so that's good. Let's take a look at that unit. So Okay, so get some plus attack, and then also when it dies, it summons Moth to the first row over here. Only commons for the whole. Okay. Oh man, this is the challenge has been thrown down. All right, let me do these Soulbinds first. Number 3. Oh boy. All right, sure, absolutely. Let's close this out. Actually, hold on. I need to request one more thing here on the roulette. All right, so that was number 2. Hey, we got some bonus sparks. That is exactly what we were looking for. So this is number 3 right here. And some more bonus sparks. So we're on our way. All right. So we'll close that out. Go back to the roadmap. Claim our stuff. I should tell some jokes in my streams. I don't know any jokes. Usually I just do a lot of puns. All right. So we have our first branch of chapter 2. We have on the bottom here, summon demigods or gods 10 times. And then up top here, we have activate guild bonus 5 times, and then also find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. We're going to hold off on doing the demigod summons just because they both either cost gems now or those scrolls that we have. So we'll just do these ones up here. We'll activate the guild bonus 5 times. And then also, due to viewer request, we will now also play with commons for the whole event. And you guys can keep me accountable for this. So we are filtering out for commons. And then what do I have here as commons that are really good? Okay, well, I mean, this one has a lot of attack, so that's probably helpful. Let's see what else. This one has some decent attack. I'm just going to go by attack and then health stats because those are going to be the things that are carrying us. 58, so that'll be number 3. 65, that's number 4. I'm trying to also balance out our squad as well because we need to have at least some decent draws. I don't even know their skills. This is so weird. We'll assume that they just don't have any skills. So go here, number 4. Oh, this one has double attack. I know that. Yeah, the extra attack over here, so that'll be helpful. I gotta replace 2 more. That one has decent health. Oh, this one has decent health as well. And then we have this last one, 56, 53. Does it have vampirism? It gives a little bit of vampirism. Sure. What does this one do? Okay. That's a little bit more damage. Yeah, all right. What is this one here? Okay. I guess we could reborn and level these up, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay. Gonna activate the guild bonuses 5 times. That's what we're doing. So we're going to our guild, and then we're going to our bonuses. It doesn't need to be one that's for 7 days. We can just activate any one here. We can do the cheapest one, which in this case would be this boost here. We can just activate it 5 times. So number 1. This one here, 950. We do need to save our stuff. I guess, since we're going to be battling a lot, we might as well activate these ones here. So number 2. This one here is number 3. This one there's one boost for chaos, so that's number 4. And then we'll activate these other 2 here. Just go a little over, but we should be able to get this contribution back. All right, so we did activate the guild bonuses 5 times. Claim our rewards. Okay. And I wonder how many ads we're going to have by the end of this. All right, so the next one here is find 1,000 souls of rare heroes. We're going to do this by closing out. We're going to go to our inbox over here, and we're going to pick up the rares that we've been requesting over time. So over here, we have a request that happens every 12 hours. We've been requesting this, I don't know what it's called, but it evolves into Caesar's head, and you can see those rares do count for it. Sounds like Ogre skin for chapter 3. All right, so that's good to know. Claim our stuff over here. And then we got to find a place to get some more rares. We'll go to the journey. I know that there are some spots to collect some stuff. Okay. Okay, so we do have some rares over here. Claim those. Okay, we're a little short. we can also evolve our copies as well. Which will actually, we can just open up these chests. We have these league chests that we've been saving for the world event. All right, so as you can see, we opened up the lowest rarity one, the light blue rare. We got some rares over here, and then we also got some sparks. All right, so let's close that out. Claim our stuff, and we will move on. Okay, so the next quest over here is to defeat a guide. Okay, they have a skill here, so whenever one of their units appears, they will get plus attack for every enemy. So it looks like it's an upgrade of the Chapter 1 skills. So yeah, all right, we're going to get in here with all of our commons, and yeah, let's go. Mosora asked to take her to the ritual grove, didn't she? Yes, and I know exactly where it is, because the grove was supposed to belong to us, not the druids. This is no time to revisit that old argument. Look, Mosora must be stopped because... Don't you dare tell me what to do. Dangerous. All right, cool. So we will start with our summon, so that we can get rid of these buildings. Also have another attacker on the board. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. Sprout some damage. What skills are here? Oh, plus health and some extra attack. That's cool. All right, so we are threatening lethal next turn. This lane can still be blocked, but then we'll summon our ranged unit over here. Okay, stopped over there with our freeze. And there we go. I stopped respecting you when you sided with the druids. I'll figure out what to do myself. Boy, is it hard to be the Lord Protector sometimes. Mosora must have gone to the grove by now, so you're wasting your time with me. The the love of the Spice Girls? Oh boy. I mean, yeah, Spice Girls they had some decent songs. They had Wannabe. They had what was the? They had Spice Up My Life. What was the other? They had one more too. All right, so we did claim our rewards. We go over here on the next branch. We have find 1,400 souls of the event epics. And then we already have this one up at the top. We'll claim this one because we do want to complete the first one, which is, what is it? Right here. Soulbind the event rares 5 times. So not only do we have the one that the new event rare that we had, but we also had the other event rares as well. So we soulbinded those. This is one of the few quests where you don't actually have to be on the specific quest in order to get it done. So this one you can just do before and you'll get that one done. The other quest we have over here is to boost legendary heroes 4 times. We're going to go for this one here just because it has more sparks. And then we can also potentially have enough for here. So we're going to go to our guild. And then we're going to activate a guild bonus that allows us to get more copies off of our evolve. So we'll activate that one. And then we'll see if we have enough copies over here in our squad. Okay. All right. So let us see here. We're going to filter for the rares and then filter for the nature. See how many copies we do have. Go to our Draggara first, or whichever one shows up. Oh, okay. We have our Marquis de Sat, and we already have the 5K. So we'll just evolve to that. And we do have the 1,400 souls, so we'll collect those. Okay, we'll claim our rewards. And we'll move on. So the next quest now is to defeat a Rascal. We'll go to the journey. Okay, as you can see, we do not currently have attempts. We could fight for them and get them in Brawl, but for now, we'll just do this. We'll refill one event boss attempt, and we'll spend some gems to do it. Okay, and now we have a skill over here. Give them a skill. Whenever one of our units appears, it will give them a skill. Whenever they attack, they will poison our units. Sure. Open leg. You mean like open one of the legendary chests right now? Do you mean open up in the shop? Not quite sure what you mean right there. But we can open as soon as we're done with this one here. All right. Hey, Lord Protector. Got a minute to talk about my reward? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I didn't think you'd figure it out so fast. I'm in with Mosora now, and I need to stall you. I'll remember that, friend. The twists and turns. Okay, so this unit gets the poison damage. Got this, also has evasion, also enemy deaths over here. We'll do our summon, deal some damage to their units, and then we'll also play our ranged unit behind the. Yeah, we'll place it behind the unit here with the high health. Okay, so let's see. So they did freeze our range unit, so we'll have to summon another unit with high attack. We'll summon this unit over here. Okay, and we are threatening lethal on these two lanes, so we should be all set. Just take a look at this unit. All right, no death triggers, so we'll just skip the turn. I'm just looking out for myself, you know. She gets immortality, and all I asked for was untold riches. There was a reason why the druids wanted to kick you out of the forest, and I was still sticking up for you out of friendship. There will be a reckoning, and I'll deal with those upstart druids first. Okay, so we defeated the Rascal, so that's good. Okay, we'll claim our rewards, and we'll move on to the next branch over here. All right, so on the bottom, we have spend 15,000 event sparks. And then on the top here, we have spend 1,300 copper coins. And then also behind it, Soulbind the event epics 5 times. We're going to do the quest up here, these quests up here, because we want to save our sparks for the chapter 3, where we'll have to spend even more sparks. All right, so we'll spend our copper coins. We'll close this out. We'll go to the Dungeon of Trials here. And then we'll go to the shop over here, otherwise known as the black market. We'll spend it on this charn, which we ended up getting. Or we don't have any more rolls, so we're just going to get this charn over here. Get some more copies. And we've spent both the 300 copper coins, and then because of that, also the 1,300 copper coins. Okay, we'll claim our rewards. Can you do opening tomorrow? I have to go. Yeah, sure. I can absolutely do that for you. All right, so let us see here. We have the we have the other quest over here. All right, see you later, man. All right, we already claimed the we already have the epics, so epic soulbinds. So we'll move on with here. We have the next quest over here: defeat a villain. Let's go fight them. All right, gonna refill another event boss attempt, and then their skill here before one of their units attacks. We'll give them pierce. Sure. All right, yeah, let's go. Are you still here? Fine. I came around to end your plans. Do you think I've been waiting for you all this time? The thing is that the horn will show up in the grove at a certain time. But now that you're here, I don't mind feeding off your energy again before the big moment. All right, let's see. So we don't have, okay, we do have this range unit over here. We'll do our summon, and then we'll summon our range unit over here. Spread out some damage. Also destroy these buildings. Then give us more lanes to attack, because we do have these 3 melee units over here. Okay, we'll summon our range unit over here next. Again, spreading out the damage. And then we are threatening lethal on 2 of these lanes over here, so it should be all set. Okay, we'll summon our melee unit over here. And there we go. Damn you, I can't resist your magic. Goodbye now. Meanwhile, my helpers will entertain you. It's a holiday after all. I guess that explains all the drinking. All right, so we have now defeated the villain. Going to the roadmap. Claim our rewards, and looks like we have the next branch over here completed. Let's take a look at this one here. We can claim this one afterwards, but on the top branch we have spend 1,000 gems, and then also we have to reborn the event rares event epics 5 times, and then down there we have that one already completed. We'll check that one out for later. All right, so we're actually going to spend the 1,000 gems. We'll do that by spending over here for the hunt. We don't do hunt that often, but we know that most of the quests for hunt are going to be completed in chapter 3, so that is why we do that. So we have 800 gems, so that's good. Claim some stuff over here. And as you can see, these quests over here, so spending gold, epics, so a little bit of leveling up heroes, got some reborns, got some copper coins. All right, so some of these we won't be able to complete, especially the one with the copper coins, but we'll spend the difference in order to get those. Okay, let's see where we can purchase some stuff. We have this over here. You know, I wonder if we can actually, what do you call it? We can spend for the extra attempts over here in the bosses. So is it possible? No, we don't want to do that quite yet. Okay, where else can we spend gems? Let me think about this. So we have that there, all over there. Oh, you know, yeah, we'll just buy from the black market over here. So in this case, we just want to spend the minimum 200. We'll get this, yeah, Prince, Epic Prince is okay. All right, cool. Oh, we collected Epic Hero Souls, so that's good. And then we also spent our 1,000 gems, so we'll be able to get our rewards over here. Okay, and then we have on the bottom down here, because we want the one with the more sparks, so we'll collect that one. What was it over here? It was, yeah, level up the event epics to level 13. We already had this completed from before the event started, so that is why we have that done. All right, so the next quest over here is to get 3 legendary heroes in summons or in chests, or event shop chests. So we have a couple of chests already saved up before the event, so we're going to open those. We'll open up these 2 legendary chests over here. Okay, not only is it going to complete one of our quests for hunts, we are also opening up these spots so that if we do grind for more chests, we'll be able to get more sparks. So that is number 2. And then finally, we'll open up the chest over here in our disciples chest. So you can see we do have a graduated disciple. We do have a legendary chest over here. We'll claim that. And that will count for the final quest over here. Or final chest over there, rather. All right, so we'll close that out. Claim our rewards. And we'll move on. So the final quest in chapter 2 here, defeat Draggara. Let's go take a swing at her. Okay, get some refills on journey keys, and we have the battle here. So whenever one of their units appears, it will give plus attack to their units for every enemy. Enemy being our units. So yeah, sure. All right, let's go. It is good to see your weakness, Lord Protector. I should have advised Mosura to pull the life out of you, not the fruits, from the start. She's left so many without food. You're so vindictive, actually. Don't get too excited. All right, so let us start with our summon over here. We'll also summon our range unit behind the buildings over here, so for some protection, and then also spreading out the damage over here. Next turn, next turn we can summon our extra attack unit over here. Okay, then I have our unit here with the skill to destroy that unit. So now we are currently threatening lethal on 2 of these lanes, and again, we should be all set. Okay, we'll summon our range unit. And there you go. By the way, you can try a new pastime and jump over a huge bonfire. Even though you took away the place of power from the shamans, I can still summon fire. And while everyone's still fussing over it, we'll steal the horn. Don't you see where this is going? The horn cannot be used for profit. The balance could be broken forever. These are all fairy tales the druids made up fools. All right, so we did defeat the Draggara. Got our rares. Go back to the roadmap, and we'll claim our rewards. Okay, so now we're at the end of chapter 2. For those who are tuning in, we just finished chapter 2, and then we're heading on to chapter 3 of the world event. Okay, Orcish shamans and druids have been feuding over the enchanted forest for years. They could never agree on borders and fought over places of power with each other. Not so long ago, the Lord Protector managed to create a fragile truce, but Draggara was dissatisfied with the outcome and held a grudge against him. The Shamaness believes that Adam favors the Druids and is willing to do anything to win the dispute. So we have our rewards over here. Get our epic scrolls. Oh, okay. We also collected those souls. So I'll clear that out after this. So that way, no more notifications for quests we already completed. All right, so we are now starting chapter 3, Old Friend. The Horn of Plenty must not fall into the wrong hands. It is forbidden to use it for profit, and the consequences may be irreversible. The Lord Protector will have to deal with old grudges and given promises in order to save Pangea again. All right, so we have these rewards over here. Oh, that's cool. So if we do end up finishing chapter 3, we'll be able to get the new unit over here. That's a first timer. We'll get some epic rewards. We'll also have this medal. And then we'll have the rewards bonus as well. Sure. All right, yeah. Let's go to the adventure. Okay, so the quest over here, we have to defeat Buddy. Let's go take a look at them. Okay, get another attempt. Okay, and their skills here. So whenever one of their units appears, it will give them a skill. So they'll poison our units for some damage. And then whenever poison triggers on our side, meaning I guess when our units are poisoned, it will heal their warlord for some health. Sure. All right. Let me just close out the notifications from the hunt. So we'll claim these so that we won't see those anymore. Get some souls as well. Okay. And we'll go back to the adventure and then fight that boss. All right. Yeah, let's go. Everyone thought satyrs started the fire. They said we were having too much fun. That hurt, but they will be sorry about it yet. In the end, it helped Masura's cause. I'll give you one last chance to get out of my way. No? Well, you asked for it. Okay. Let the battle begin. Alright, so they summon their ranged unit over here. We'll summon our unit with the damage skill at the end. And then we'll summon our ranged unit behind here as well. Normally would spread out the damage, but because we didn't have any lanes open, we ended up summoning it behind the unit with the high health over here. All right, so they summon this unit here. Silences the units in line. Plus some poison damage. We'll continue and summon our ranged unit here behind the building here. We summon it behind this building because we want to keep this building alive to deal some damage to units. And then also has a little bit more health as well. All right, we are threatening lethal. We have this unit here that has a vulnerability, also has a death trigger. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here. As you can see, the invulnerability stops the damage, but then we have the lethal over here. I don't think I have to tell you about the imbalance and the irreversible consequences. All I have to do is, as usual, offer a bigger reward. Your ambition has always been greater than your greed, so if you do me a favor, you can ask whatever you want. Deal, but don't cheat this time. So we have cheated this person before in terms of making deals. We are indeed the scoundrel. All right, so we'll go to the roadmap, claim the rewards. See another ad, of course. Okay, we're on this next quest here, is to open legendary chest and event shop 4 times. We are a little short on sparks, as we have 15,000, and each one of the... Oh, I just want to see something here. This one was... Okay, they had something on the deals, but I guess we'll just skip that for now. All right, so we have open legendary chest and event shop 4 times. Each one of these costs 5,000 sparks, so we're a little short. This is also why we wanted to not open the sparks at the end of chapter 2 with that quest for spend 15,000. So yeah, all right, so let's see if we can get some bonus sparks. As you can see here, some chance for sparks. All right, yeah, so let's do number 1. Okay, got some Draggara. Number 2. Got some Marquis de Sat. And we have number 3 over here. Any bonus sparks or new units? Got some... Okay, well, Have to hold off until then. We did finish. We did fill up this bar over here that gets our bonus chest. We're gonna hold off on opening these bonus chests because there is a chance that we can use those for the end of chapter 3, which this quest over here. Of course, we need to. We're saving it for the quest over here where you have to open up the bonus chest and event shop 3 times. And then the level 16 unit here is the Mosura, which makes sense because it's the newest unit. Okay, so that being the case, since we don't have enough sparks, we'll have to see if we can get some more sparks. So let's just grab some stuff here from the league. Actually, we can open these up for later since there's not going to be too many sparks. But we can do some other stuff. So first things first, let us do. We'll do pit. That'll make more sense. All right, so we're gonna actually switch back our warlord back to pirate. For these new bosses, we're also going to equip our pet. Okay, we'll go now to the pit. And as you can see here, we did save a couple of these legendary chests. Oh boy. I do remember that at least one of them will need to open for the quest at the middle of chapter 3. As you'll see here, you have this quest down here to open 600 legendary souls. 600 souls of legendary heroes and summons are in chests. So as you'll see here, we go back to the pit. You see that there are more rewards. So number 1 here, and this number 2 here. So if we open up this one specifically, we'll get the legendary souls that we need. We do have our maximum pit attempts, so we'll just get those through, and then we'll save those other pit bosses for later. All right, so let me just finish up this Greedy Jane. We were saving them for the world event, but now since we didn't get past to that quest, we'll just defeat them, and then we'll move on. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do our shuffle early to see if we can get some worse units out here. This one is okay to get rid of, so we'll just do that. So that was Greedy Jane. We have coverage of her skills in the previous videos. All right, so we got some copper coins too. That's good. Got some legendaries, which... no, Gellhorn's not bad. We also got some sparks as well, so that'll put us ever closer to our quest for number 4. All right, so now we're facing Grovekeeper Gront. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever they are attacked, it will deal damage to one of our units, enemy being us, for every nature ally on their side of the field. I assume that also includes buildings as well. Every second turn, it will give block to their nature allies, so we'll have to destroy their units so they don't get blocked. And then on the 5th turn, they will summon Groot's Silent Guardian to the first row. The Groot that I know is the one that has block, it has regeneration, or it gets plus health, and then also silences units. So we'll have to not focus so much on our units with skills. But yeah, all right, we got 2 attempts, and yeah, let's go. Okay, got a little things going on here. We have block runes over here. We got a unit that creates block, has a unit that has block. We have these units here that has vampirism and attack. Okay, also here. And then we have these 2 vampirism tiles, so they'll actually give vampirism to our units. That'll help us break through the block that their units are going to get. So if we're going to be summoning units, we're going to be summoning them on these runes, or these tiles here, to get the vampirism bonus, which will get removed every 5 turns, I believe. They also have block magic spots over here, so they themselves will get block. All right, we'll start with our damage tiles over here. As you can see, they only land on spots where they don't have buildings or runes. So they are spread out, so that's kind of nice. We have our building, so that's going to be kind of good. Oh, but then our building will get silenced every couple turns. So in this case, we want to have units that can attack. We'll summon our unit with the high health over here. And we'll place it over here to destroy the building. Okay. Next turn, we'll be spreading out our damage. We'll probably destroy this building so that we can have access to this lane. And then we also do need to destroy their buildings because they do count for the nature units, as you can see here. So let's see, we have combat. Silence over there. We can hold off and summon this unit at a later time because it deals damage to non-order units. Yeah, we'll summon our building over here. So you can see we did take some damage every time we attack their warlord for every nature unit. So this is actually why we don't want to deal damage to their warlord first. We want to get rid of their units, so that way we take less damage to the units that do attack. And then we also do want units with high health so that they can actually take the damage as well. All right, so we're going to be taking some damage to our units, which is not good. We're going to hold off on our summon. Let's see. They did land on our magic spot, so that's good. I'm just figuring this out here. Deals damage to a random enemy. Okay, so that is okay. So potentially we could lose the unit that is not attacking. All right, so that being the case, we'll destroy this unit here. Get rid of some of those nature units. Okay, and then their units are on these magic spots, so they will take some damage. I want to hold off until they do their summons with the Groots, so that we can do our own summons and then follow it up with our order unit that can deal damage to other units. All right, so we have, looks like we're getting reflect damage over here, some block rumors over here, and also plus health. Okay, so that is why we're going to take some damage over there. Set block. Okay. They're going to get some more block as well. Still got to wait 2 more turns. So we'll summon our ranged unit over here. Damage there. Okay, got the spikes going on because of this unit here. Okay, we finally got rid of that totem that gives plus health to their units. So now we just need to destroy these units. And like I said, we are waiting for those Groots to come out. Okay, so damage. We'll summon a unit just to block here for damage. Actually, this one here is going to be good because we can deal damage to a ranged unit behind, which will allow us to then have it destroyed by the magic spot. All right, so the Groots did come out. As you can see here, they do silence, they do plus health, and then also the block. So now we are going to go all out in terms of our summons and then also our unit that deals damage to other non-order units. On top of that as well, we can also summon our building that will deal damage to units at the end. And we'll need it to actually block against the damage that's happening over here. So we'll do that. We'll do our summons first. Okay, we'll follow it up with our building over here to give it some protection. If we can summon another unit to block. Okay, we have our magic spot destroying the units over here. And we're going to take a little bit of damage over to our units, and then we're also going to be taking a lot of damage for, let's see, every nature. Okay. So this unit here, it reflects damage equal to the attack of this unit. So we'll need to not summon a unit to deal damage over here. Don't want to end up destroying our own units as well. Best case we can do, we can summon, we'll summon this unit with the splash damage. Or rather, yep. Yeah, we can end up destroying our own units, that's fine. We'll summon our unit here. It has block, it also has flight, and then as I said before, deals that damage. Damage over there, damage over there. This unit does have a lot of block at this point. 140, but we still have our building that is dealing damage to this unit through the block. Okay, so let's see. We'll have building damage. Don't want to attack here because then we'll take the reflect damage. Do you want to find a way to destroy this? We'll do our shuffle, see if we can find something that's useful. Over there. Shuffle once again. Oh, we'll summon a building here. That way we don't have to force the attack. Okay, so we have our building damage over there. So now we just need to deal and defeat this totem, or this druid over here that has a ton of block, but we do have our building that's dealing damage through it. Okay, summon another one on a magic spot, plus health over there. Okay, they got their spikes. Summon our unit here with the high health and high attack. Okay, and now we need to find a ranged unit that can, well, not a ranged unit now at this point. We need to find another way to deal damage to this unit, either silencing it or poisoning it. All right, so we have the spikes over there. We'll summon this unit here that freezes units in line for a turn. Okay, I think our building is going to be silenced. It is by the Groots, so that's not good. Okay, it doesn't look like we'll be able to break through here anymore because we have this unit here with a lot of block. Still have the magic spots over here, but we do need to take care of these Groots over here. We'll give an attack boost to our male units over here, and then we'll also summon our range unit over. We'll summon our range unit actually over here. Reason why is because whenever this ranged unit attacks, it summons these rabbits. These rabbits will not only silence the unit that kills it, but also will have another summon to actually block for some damage. Okay, for those who are tuning in right now, we're currently doing some pit, and we'll also do some divine arena after this. Right, so we have our unit over here, got the spikes, got the block. Okay, so this unit is going to die, so we know that. We'll do our... that's not bad. We'll summon our ranged unit over here on the vampirism tile. Got some splash damage, so we can actually deal some damage over here. And then also we have these instant kill runes that come up, and then we'll also be able to block some of their spots over here. So right now we're just making sure that we can keep our spawner alive, so we can get those rabbits out to silence their units, and then also have these extra instant kill runes over here. Okay, we can put the bleeding on. This will happen in a couple turns. There. See how much spikes it does have. Okay, over there. Okay, we'll summon our melee unit over here. This melee unit here has invulnerability, and then also gives bleeding whenever one of their units comes out into play. How did it die? It died from the spikes? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so let's see. So we have our damage over here. We'll have our magic spots destroying over there. I guess we'll go for as much damage as we can because we're not able to destroy those units. We'll summon our floss over here. Get some extra spawns out in the field. Oh, the random damage. That's I keep on forgetting about that. Okay, so we're going to be taking some damage over there. Let's got our damage over there. Just figuring some stuff out. So we are being threatened with lethal. Let us do a shuffle and see if we can find some more units that will work. Oh, okay, we can silence this unit. That could work too. They're going to be summoning their Groots next turn, so these are going to be destroyed. I might as well silence this. All right, we'll do our sudden deaths just to get some damage out on the board. We'll summon our Alexandria over here. Get some health back as soon as it comes out in play because of the life balance. Silence this unit, so no more block. Okay, our own units are silenced. That is okay. They have 180 damage over here. And so we'll be able to get maybe one more point of damage in before the lethal happens. You can see the 148 over here. Do some sudden death, and then we'll just go for damage. Damage is fine. Summon this unit with the mental shield. Break that. Get some damage. And then we'll take lethal next turn, so that's fine. We'll surrender, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so we dealt a decent amount of damage, so that's good. First attempt. Okay, and then we'll move on and yeah, fight him again. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so from that previous battle, we saw that once they landed on a block rune, if we didn't get rid of it, it would pretty much be indestructible. So we'll need to be very aggressive in terms of destroying these buildings first, and then also destroying a unit that does land on a block rune. All right, so we have these units over here, bleeding over there. It's fine. All right, we'll start with our unit here with the high health. We're going to summon our Kelhorn next once they have a unit that lands on either one of these block runes, because as you can see here, before the attack, it makes 3 random enemies bleed for some damage. And what a time to actually get rid of it. So they have this unit here that gives block to their units at the end, then also reflex damage whenever we attack one of their units. So that being the case, we're going to summon our melee unit over here. It also has another skill so that whenever a bleeding unit dies, it will give plus health to units in the row. That won't really matter so much just because of the Groots that do come out. So, like I said, right now we're just making sure that we can clear their units, make sure we don't take as much damage as we can to our own units, and then also stop them from landing on the block runes. So let's see here. We got this unit here that will reflect damage. It is on a magic spot, so let's just do some calculations. So 98 plus minus 25, so that's 73. And then the extra damage will actually be enough to destroy that, so that's good. We'll summon our melee unit actually over here. All right, so I can see a bleeding unit did die, and then our units did get health. Because they do have that silence that's going to happen in a couple turns, we're going to focus on units that have high health so that if they do get silenced, they'll still have decent stats. And so we'll have damage over here. We'll have our bleeding damage over there. We'll summon this unit here. This one's actually fine too. Reason why is because when it comes into play, it will stop, or when it's on the field, it will stop units that come into play that are not nature or not chaos and buildings, and they'll actually freeze them for a turn. Actually slow them down a little bit. It'll also slow down our own units as well, which is not good, but what are you gonna do? All right, so we have damage over there. We have our bleeding damage that's going to occur. We'll summon a chaos unit so that we can still attack, and we'll summon it on the vampirism tile over here. Okay, so as you can see, the Groots did come out. All right, we'll have our summons for this next turn. Probably want to follow up with a ranged unit as well. All right, so let's see how much block they have. So we have enough to destroy that. We'll summon our Regardius over here. This Regardius will silence the unit that attacks, and then also has this Hellgate to block for a little bit of damage. And we actually want to make sure we get rid of their units first before we deal damage to their Warlord, because then we're going to take some random damage to our own units. So let us focus on these units down here. I'll summon this unit here that freezes. Yeah, sure, why not? Hi again, the Overmind. How are you today? Right, so we got rid of those. Got the magic spot to destroy the totem over here, so that's good. Just going to destroy this root, and then we will continue with the attacks. All right, so we have our damage over there. Let's summon our melee unit here. Yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, so we have our own Lancelot as well. It does do that reflect damage that we do want to do. Hi, G-Poga. How are you? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Okay, so we have the damage over here. we're going to do a refresh so that we can get some ranged units to attack over here. Looks like we got a decent one over here. Got some poison units in the flight. We'll do that. Okay, also gives a little bit of a health boost to our melee units, so that's good. We lost our Diplius over here, so no more silence. But we will have some more damage over here, so we're just doing a little bit of a trade-off. All right, so let us see here. We will have combat to. Oh, okay. So we have our poison just there. Thank you for the stream. Yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We're just making some content for people, and hopefully it's fun and entertaining. All right. So we have our unit here that is silenced. We do have our block, so that's cool. Let's see here. The magic spot will eventually destroy this, so that's good. We do have our poison still happening, so we'll eventually be able to break through here. And we have our totem that will be destroyed over here. We'll summon our unit here with the high health. Also give a little bit of health boost to our melee units over here, or heal them for a little bit. All right, so we'll take some damage, reflect over there. Okay, destroyed and reflect over there. Okay, the Groot's coming out in play. And actually, since this first Groot wasn't destroyed, it can't come out onto that same tile. So because of that, our units here are not silenced anymore. So that's good. That freeze actually helps us out a lot. Okay, so we have these spots now open again. So in this case, we'll do our summons. And then we'll give our units an attack boost so that we can actually get rid of these Groots over here. And we'll follow it up with this range unit over here on the bush. Yes, it is. I learned a lot about the game thanks to your stream. Yeah, hey, it's we're doing it for the people. All right, so with those two skills from our warlord, not only did we have the summons to block for damage, we also had an attack boost so that we can get rid of all the Groots on the same turn over there. All right, so we will continue on. We'll summon another ranged unit. We'll summon this one over here just to spread out the damage. Oop, I'm taking some damage over here. Awesome. Great. We now have gotten rid of all their stuff. And that extra damage is only going to happen when they have a nature ally on their side of the field. So should be all set here. This isn't even nature. So just the reflect damage over here. We're going to do one more shuffle, see if we can get rid of some bad units. These are okay. And these are actually okay too. This one's actually kind of nice to have because every once in a while you'll be able to get rid of a unit with high health. Just swap out. So we'll just do some sudden death. See if we can get some extra damage in there. And then we will skip the turn. And there you go. That was Grovekeeper Gront. Just a lot of navigating. The biggest threats for them were the Groots that silenced our units, and then the Druids that had the totem that give health and then also give spikes. So yeah, so that was Gront over there. Okay, so we have these other bosses available. We're going to hold off until later because we do have other attempts. And we do want to save these legendary chests for the other quests as well. So yeah, we can, let's take a look at this Voracious Rami over here. Okay, so whenever attack steal triggers on their side, meaning if they have a unit that attacks and steals our attack, it will give plus attack to their units. Every third turn, it will give their units a skill, allies being them. So whenever they attack, they will deal damage to equal to their attack to all you. Okay, so we'll have pretty much pierce, but for all of their attack. And then on the 7th turn, it will deal damage to units on 3 lanes. Wow! So they're going to have a lot of ways to deal damage to our units, and then we'll have to not have units behind other targets. So have to destroy their units as soon as possible before they get their skill. Okay. They also have this Reveller Harper. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever Mental Shield disappears from any hero on the field, we give plus attack to their units, allies being them. Whenever one of our units appears, it will give Mental Shield to one of their units. And on the 7th turn, it will kill all units except heroes with Mental Shield. Okay. So that being the case, they're going to get a lot of Mental Shield on their side. They're going to get a lot of attack boosts. We'll need to double attack their units because the first time when we summon, we'll have a unit that gives them mental shield, and then we'll have to break through the shield and then attack their units. And then also we'll have to find a way to create mental shield if we can, so that we can keep our own units alive. All right, cool. So we have 2 days to get those done. So yeah, we'll check back in on Pit later. Okay, the final thing we're going to do for today is, because we're not going to do League, it'll take a little bit too long. So we'll do Divine Arena. We were saving Divine Arena for the event. So yeah, let's go. Is the event track the same as before, or did they change the look of it? From what I understand right now, just from going through those quests, they are identical to the ones that we had before. So it looks visually different. It's a lot more greener. I guess maybe it's because of the nature theme. Maybe it's because of the new interface that they want to set up. But yeah, it's a lot more. I guess it works a little bit more with the ads that they're showing, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, they're pretty much the same quest. So if you have your resources saved up, you can pretty much do them. And yeah, you do them in the same order too. Okay, cool. So now we're on the Divine Arena. We have a Void Spirit on the left, and we have was it like an Efrit Burning on the right? We look at the flavor text here and see that we have ice, so a lot of freeze, and then we have fire over here. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So they have, before one of our units attacks, will deal damage to themselves for a turn. So we want to summon units that can actually take the damage. They have this large melee unit here with splash, and then also plus attack their melee units. Okay, let us see what we're going to do here. Okay, we'll start with our melee unit over here. We're summoning this unit because whenever any one unit comes to play that's not chaos and not a building, you will get frozen for a turn. Excuse me. And we're gonna summon it here in the second row so that we can give it some protection for later. All right, so we'll have damage over here. This unit does have splash, so we'll be able to deal some damage behind here. We'll summon this unit over here. This unit, although it can't attack, it will freeze a unit that attacks it for a turn. Then also give plus attack to our units for every frozen enemy on their side. All right, so they end up destroying this unit, so that is unfortunate. We'll summon a unit to destroy this. Actually, also summon this unit here as well. So this unit, it freezes a random unit on their side of the field at the end of turn, so we can stop that. As you can see, it looks like we have a lot of freeze / ice units, if you will. All right, so we have this unit here that deals extra damage to units around the target. So we'll have the freeze of one random unit. We'll summon this unit here that whenever it attacks, it freezes one of their units, and then this unit here will freeze a unit at the end of the turn. So we're going to let our freeze help us out, and we're also going to get these attack boosts as well. And then also, because whenever one of our melee units are attacked, it will freeze one of their units, so then it'll slow them down a little bit. Okay, as you can see there, they're freezing over there. Nice. All right, great. So we'll now summon this unit here. Whenever it attacks, it will freeze units in the line for a turn. We can't directly attack this flight unit because it has flight, and then we can't use our melee unit here to attack, but we can stall this line over here. And then also, because we still have our freeze, we'll be able to destroy units over there. So we'll have damage over there, have damage over here. So you have combat over there, freezing over there. They have already done their skill over here. They are melee unit here that deals damage to units around themselves. So we want to summon a unit with high health. Damage over there. I want to keep this unit alive because then we'll be able to freeze for every attack. So we'll summon our range unit over here. This range unit, whenever one of their units come into play, will freeze in the same line. So we'll be able to at least stop the unit from attacking over here. This unit is most likely going to be destroyed because it is open over here. All right, so got splash damage, and then the damage from the units in the line. Okay, you destroy this here. Okay, this is fine. We'll summon our ranged unit over here and destroy this unit with flight. We also need to destroy this unit because not only does it give instant kill runes on our side of the field, it will also deal damage whenever it dies. So we want to destroy this as soon as possible, so that way we won't take the maximum damage for our units here. Okay, in this case, we did lose our units because this unit does have splash. So we'll just destroy this unit if we can. We'll summon our melee unit over here, so we can destroy that. Take some damage, that's fine. We still have our skills, and we're going to hold off until we can actually go for lethal because we don't have a lot of strong attackers. All right, so they summon this unit here, gives reborn to a random chaos unit. In this case, it's actually this melee unit, which we couldn't destroy in the first place. Trying to summon units away from it. So that is why we're doing that. Okay, we'll summon our melee unit over. We'll summon our melee unit actually over here, spreading out the damage, and then also allowing us to get some freeze to our units in case they are attacked. Okay, so at least one of the units are frozen. We are threatening lethal right now. We're going to do our freeze skill to stop them from attacking. And then we just need to block in these two lanes that are open. Let's see here. We'll have damage. We'll do our summon, see if we can get them out into where we want to go. Not quite where we want to go. We'll summon our range unit over here. Okay, freeze some units. Oh, got the spikes damage, which, how did the spikes happen? Oh, maybe as soon as the summon happened. All right, cool. So those units are now frozen. Let's summon our, let's do our attack boost. Do we have enough? 40? No, we don't have enough for lethal here. We have 25? No. So we're going to miss out on the battle over here. So we're going to have to skip. If they didn't have this extra instant kill rune, we could have gone for potential lethal, but we are out. So no good. I don't, and actually, I think as most of their units are chaos, that terror from below probably isn't going to be too helpful for us. So we'll focus more on keeping our freezing units alive so we can slow down their stuff. All right, so that being the case, we're going to start with our unit over here. This unit does get plus health. Okay, so I guess we can start with our melee units and then actually keep these, give this a health boost and then go for the freezes for later. Okay, so then now they have this flight unit over here. See if we can give this an attack boost. Cannot. Yeah, we can summon our own flight unit over, or we'll summon our Medusa over here. Take a little bit of damage, but then we'll have some attack steal, which actually could help out a lot. And then also we'll have the freezing of this lane over here. Okay, got the extra damage to units around. We'll do our freeze. We'll do our summon. See if we can get an attacker out there. So that's good. Summon our iceberg over here to give some attack boost to our units. And then also you can see here that attack steal at the end. Of course. All right, so their effort is going to deal damage to our units and then also deal damage to units around at the end of turn. So we'll end up losing these units here. Of course, we end up losing all of our units. Great. All right, that's fine. We will continue on. We'll summon our ranged unit over here, freeze these units. I suppose if we end up destroying this unit, we'll be able to go for lethal. But it is a very uphill battle. All right, so we'll see you take the damage over there. We'll summon our melee unit over here. We don't have a lot of chaos units right now, so that is going to slow us down a lot. Okay, so we have that splash damage and the damage over there. Summon once again. Okay, we got this unit here that summoned those crystals that will give mental shield to their units. So, like I said, we're just trying to break through here. Of course. Gave Reborn to the, of course, this very large Chaos unit. So that is fine. I have damage over there, damage over there. We want to keep our freeze unit alive if we can. So let's see, combat over there. Okay, so we'll be able to freeze that. How much spikes does this have? This has a little bit of spikes. So we'll actually get rid of this first. Okay. This building here is actually giving negative attack to their units, so that's actually going to help us out a lot. Okay, let's see. Combat over there. We'll still have these spikes that are happening over here. Okay, we'll have the extra damage from the strike over there. And we have an empty board. All right, great. All right, so that's no good. This one is very, very difficult. As you can see here, we're not holding onto the board at all. All right, one more time. One more time. Okay, we will start with our Medusa up here. Keep the building alive that gives negative attack, and then also has the attack steal. We will continue to put units on this line so that we can freeze their units and then also allow us to have a board. All right. Let's see here. So we'll have combat over there. Do we need to freeze this unit? Probably not. Let's see here, frozen health. Okay, I'm going to attack the frozen unit. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll summon our iceberg over here. Take a little bit of damage from the skill over there. Okay, we'll need to freeze this unit next because of that extra damage around there. Seeing what makes more sense. We'll do our normal freeze. And then we'll follow it up with our melee unit actually over here. Nice. All right, so I remember that skill. So whenever a frozen death enemy is destroyed, it will deal damage to units around. And then also whenever this attacks a frozen unit, it will get plus health. So that's good. Just need to destroy this unit next. And then as you can see here, got that extra damage. So now we just need to destroy these over here. Okay, we'll summon our range unit. Okay, so that's good. We'll be able to freeze and destroy that. These are going to be frozen for a turn, so we can actually place a unit to block over there. Or we can actually say, you know, we'll summon our range unit over here. Okay, this unit is going to be destroyed because of that skill around there. And then this building will be destroyed as well. If this line is actually filled, we can actually summon our unit to freeze over here. But for now, we want to prevent the extra damage that's happening. So we'll summon our here to freeze. Okay, and then we have that negative attack over there. So this will be destroyed by combat. It will freeze one of their units. Freeze all of their units in the line. I thought it was just the one. Okay, of course, they do give Reborn to this unit. It's unfortunate. Gotta find a way to deal damage to this unit. Again. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. Gets a little bit of a health boost because of our melee unit. Okay, they still have their final skill here to give attack boost to melee units. So as long as we can keep this building alive, we can stop this unit from attacking. This one needs a lot of luck. I can tell this is a very, very dangerous battle. How are they getting the attack boost? Oh, they're getting attack boost off of this. There we go. So damage over there. Let's see. We'll summon our unit here that whenever it attacks, it freezes one of their units. Okay. Got their unit here with the death triggers, or the death triggers, and then those death runes over here. Our building is now gone, so we can't really reduce this anymore. we'll still have our damage over there. Let us combat over there, freezing over there. How much damage is this dealing? This is dealing 8 damage. Oh, okay. So let's see. We'll do our boost to break through here. We'll summon our range unit over here. Get some damage in. Okay, we'll have the attack steal. All right, that's good. We got them to 0, so that way that they can't give an attack boost to their units when they attack. And then also that extra damage won't happen over there. Okay, hey, and it looks like we do have lethal. So we'll just summon our melee unit over here. And there you go. So that was ice. Took a lot of navigating over there in terms of having our freeze unit set up. We didn't have the board anymore just because of their melee units with the high health, but we got the attacks in, and yeah, there you go. Okay, so now we're going to do the fire side. Okay, let's take a look at their skills. So they have the freeze, they have the range unit with the freeze, and the plus attack to range units. As seen from last time, we're going to have a lot of that damage skills. We have the extra splash from these 2 units. We have splash over here, and then we also have this unit. Oh, pretty much every unit has splash. So that's going to be good. We'll start with our flame heli over here, summoning these crystals. Those crystals will give mental shield. It also allows us to get more units so that we can power up the Strix damage over here. And we're going to hold off on this skill here until we need to deal. Well, of course. Of course they destroy our unit. Why not? Right, we'll summon our unit over here with the flight so that we can get around this melee unit. Okay, let's see. Got our damage over here. Okay, their unit is going to freeze units in the line for turn, so we'll need to deal some damage around here. Okay, we can actually manipulate the RNG right now, so we'll do the building skill, or we'll do the damage skill. We'll do our call from the effort, so get our chaos summon, and then we'll summon our other melee unit over here. Because this is the only chaos unit that can get reborn, we'll actually give reborn to this large unit over here. Not sure if that was the most relevant play, but at least we can guarantee that we can keep these alive. Okay, got the attack steal going on over there. Let's see, we'll have combat over there. So we'll have damage to units around. So I think it's only going to be here. So this actually will be able to destroy that. But we'll summon our flight unit over here. And yeah, we'll summon our flight unit over here. We'll deal some damage, as you can see here. It deals damage to units around the radius over here. Next turn, we'll summon our Strick, which should be able to then get rid of these units over here. As long as this unit is, if this unit is still alive, we'll be able to deal the damage. All right, so attack steal happening still over there. Have combat over there. We'll summon our flight unit over here to actually stop this melee unit. We have our damage destroy those. And then on top of that, whenever one of, because of this unit, whenever one of their units dies, it will deal a pentagram that will deal damage whenever they have a unit on there. Okay, so this unit is pretty much out of commission, won't be able to attack, but it has high health, and then it also has that reborn, so we don't have to worry about that line. Just need to destroy these units over here. So we'll have combat to, let's see, combat over there. Trying to see how we can actually just defeat the most units here. We'll destroy these units in the back row because they'll have protection, and we'll need to summon a regular unit. So we'll summon this over here. Okay, we just destroy a couple of their units, and then we also have that death rune that does come out at the end of the turn. So we're just slowing down some of the spots where they can summon. Let's see. So we have combat over there, combat there. Okay, we got the death trigger over there, so we dealt some damage. I'm going to destroy this over here. Summon this unit here. Got some crystals to block. We have our magic spots over here that are dealing some more damage. So we're in okay shape. We have these crystals that are blocking the damage. We have the unit here with the mental shield. We have this flight unit over here, and we have this unit that isn't going to be destroyed. So now we're just going to focus on more health. We'll summon another one of, let's see, combat over there, combat over there. I want to destroy this unit now. So let's see, we'll summon this unit with the flight to actually block for damage. Okay, getting some more of these damage spots. Okay, that could be a threat. If they somehow summon a flight unit to destroy this here, then they will have lethal. But they do not. Okay, just on the magic spots over there. Let's see. We don't have enough for lethal over there, so what we'll do is we'll summon our flight unit over here. It can't attack because of the Medusa over here, so we're just doing it to block for damage. Okay, I have magic spot over there. Okay, let's see. So we don't have enough for lethal here. 34, 23, 43. Oh, actually, no, we will have enough. I'm sorry, here. Attack boosts over here, so 23, 34. Oh, wait, no, we don't have enough for lethal. Wait, 34. So 34. Got to deal 33. No, we don't have enough. We'll have to summon another unit to block for damage. All right, so that's fine. We'll summon this unit here with flight. Yes. Yeah, all right. So damage over there, damage over there. Oops. All right, so combat, combat, combat. Attack steal over there. Still off. Let's see, 20. Oh, okay, here. We'll do our sudden death. We have combat over here, and then we'll summon our ranged unit that is chaos. So it gets around that free skill. And there you go. So that was fire over there. Had a lot of defensive block with our flight units, and then also that extra damage around. We were stalled off a little bit because we couldn't follow up with our melee units, but that's fine. You saw that a lot of the other flight units that we ended up summoning were able to block for damage, and then we got the victory. Oh, cool. Just saw in the in-game chat that there's a new promo code, so let's go check that out. Go to the rewards, and then we'll type in what is the code. It says harvest. Okay, got a reward. Let's check that out. We'll go to our inbox to see what it is. And 300 gems. Nice. All right, cool. So we'll claim those. Not bad for a reward. We got some of the gems back that we spent for the hunt, so that's good. And so yeah, so currently right now we're still in the world event. I think we're pretty much done for the time being. Yes. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay. So just a quick recap of today's stream. So we started the world event. We got through the first 2 chapters, and we're currently on the quest here in chapter 3, where we do need to open the legendary chest in event shop 4 times. We are a little short on sparks. As you see here, we have 755, and we need to get 5,000. We're going to save this bonus chest for later, and then we're going to grind some league, see if we can get some more sparks. We could also potentially just buy them later on, but I think right now we can just hold off, especially since we do need the extra copies of the Mosura, which is the new unit for level 16. All right, so we did that. We also did some Divine Arena, which took a little bit of time. This ice side is pretty rough because you don't have a lot of good damage units. You have a lot of freeze, so you need to make sure that you can actually get around their units as well. Fire side is a little easier because it has a lot of splash and a lot of reborn and flight. And then on top of that, we also did some pit. We got through the Greedy Jane finally. And then also we got through this Grovekeeper Gront. Took a little bit of time. Took 2 attempts because of the silence skills and the block that they also had. I still recommend Pirate for the most part, just because of the magic spots. You could try with, I would say probably Ogre would also be a good unit as well, just because they have the units with the silence to get rid of their own block, and then also the stones that can also protect your own units. And so we'll be able to get some more attempts for later. We're going to be saving these chests for the quest right after this one here. So yeah, so that was that. We're not going to actually be streaming on tomorrow, just because we have a work event that we need to do with in the morning. But we will have event coverage. We'll have those videos uploaded to YouTube on the next day. So yeah, check it out. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there. Yeah. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. As I said, we're going to have some more world event coverage. We're going to have more of the pit bosses. Divine Arena is going to refresh in about a day or so, so we'll check back in on that. And then also, normally we would do the journey coverage for the main journey on Saturdays, but we're not going to do that for just this week. We'll have it for next week. Also for next week as well, because high growth will happen. We'll actually have stronger units, and then we'll be able to get through journey a little quicker. So yeah, so thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you guys supporting the channel and checking out the stream, and I hope you guys learned something and had fun. We'll see you guys on Monday. And yeah, this is Happysplasher signing off.